Hi guys, happy Homebrew Wednesday. Cheers. It's my American IPA. Right, brewing updates. Went to the brew shop at the weekend with Uncle Jonna and Brewmaster Ben. Had a great laugh. Didn't buy very much, just a few extract bits and pieces. But we had a good day. Zippy Viking, get well soon, mate. I saw the video you put up of Jonna coming down with the beers. Hope you enjoy them. Seems like you're on the mend. And because of Zippy Viking, I did my first attempt at mead at the weekend. Just a basic, standard honey mead. I thought start basic and then maybe the next one do an orange mead and blah blah blah. So that's on the go, bubbling away now. I've got two beer reviews on this Homebrew Wednesday. The first one is from Beer Lover 1983 Brew, so we'll look at that one now. Hey guys, another homebrew review. This is Root Citra 6 American Wheat Beer from Beer Lover 1983 Brew. I'm honoured to have this beer because this is his first attempt at all grain. So let's give it a go. Shut that drawer, right. Wallet. Let's take my bandage off. Right. Smells like a wheat beer. It's quite light in colour, I have to say. A bit of chill haze on the glass there. Right. Very slight banana on the nose. But that could be because it's cold. So I'm assuming there's Citra hops in it via the name, but I'm not getting massive amounts of that on the nose. So let's dive in. Cheers guys. Wow, that's different. Very sharp. That's probably the Citra. It tastes like a very light wheat beer. It's not. Wheat beers are very wheaty, as you'd expect, and the wheat really hits you. But this is much lighter than that. Oh, if only it was still summer. Very quaffable indeed. oh, you could, what's the ABV? 5.4, you could get quite silly on these. Doesn't taste like 5.4. At all. It tastes very light. Ooh, that's dangerous. That is dangerous. This, I believe, was an all grain kit that he got from Brew UK. I just double checked that on their website. It is on there. I'm assuming he got it from them. I don't know what ingredients went in it. I didn't look that much in case it gave away tasting notes, etc. Oh, that's lovely. That is lovely. Well, there's your banana. Right there, give it a swirl. If you make this kit, not masses of banana up front. Give it a little swirl and get your nose in there. Whack, there's your bananas. Like those little banana sweets you used to get when you were a kid. Delicious, mate. Well done for a first all grain. Much better than my first all grain. My first all grain was pants. Compared to this, but I kind of knew it because some of the extract beers I've had from Grant have been fantastic, and I always said I couldn't wait for him to do all grain. Well, he has arrived, people. That is first class. 10 out of 10. I'll have to brew this kit in the summer. Definitely. Definitely. Or get the... I don't think they'd be stupid enough to list the ingredients so I could do it myself. So I'm going to have to buy the damn kit. Oh, Banana City. I have spoken to Grant and he said that he wasn't getting much banana off of it. I don't know whether you gave it a swirl, Grant. But you give it a bit of that. Get your nose in and it's full of bananas. Not much Citra though. The initial mouthful was quite sharp, but as you're going down the pint now it's just smoothed right out. Nice and creamy. Loveliness. Right. I'm going to see if the missus likes it. And I will put this in my Homebrew Wednesday and I'll let you know if she likes it or not. Cheers guys, cheers Grant, thank you mate, see you soon. As you can see, that was a very tasty wheat beer, very tasty indeed. I'm going to have to do the kit, going to have to. And yes, my missus did like it. Normally she doesn't like beer, but it was so refreshing, she did enjoy that one. She said it was nice. Also shout out to Beer Lover 25. He put his Homebrew Wednesday up today and he asked what things we like about home brewing. So for me, number one's got to be drinking it. That's the reason why we all do it, right? Oh, number two, the fresh flavour you get from your beer. Now, I'm talking more about all grain on this one because the grains are fresh when you grind them, and you cannot, unless you buy, maybe you guys in the States, you buy fresh IPAs, which are not easy to get over here. Oh, freshness. Number three, pride. There's nothing better than brewing a beer and people say, wow, that's amazing. How did you do that? That to me is a big part of it, is the pride in it. The ones that aren't so good, you drink them yourself, you don't give them away. Number 4 will be the experimental side of it, trying different things. I'm only just venturing into that. I've been following recipes pretty much. This was one that I did myself. I did go online to see what kind of things people were putting in an IPA. But this one I was short of 2 different types of grains, so I just substituted them with other things, and it's turned out great. So, and number 5, saving money. When I look at, sometimes I go to the craft beer shop near my home, and I'll go in and buy 6 beers, and you can do just under £20 in UK money on 6 beers. You can brew 40 pints of all grain beer for that kind of money. So that's why I like it as well, as saving the money. Right, the second beer review I've got to do is from the last of the beers from Homebrew Wednesday. So we'll take a look at that one now. Hey guys, welcome to a homebrew review. This is the last of the beers that were sent to me, get comfy, from Homebrew Wednesday. This is his long session IPA, 4.5% ABV. The last 2 beers I've had from him have been winners, so I don't see this being any different. Let's crack into it. Smells more like a English IPA than an American IPA. It is chilled. I have no clue what hops he's put in this, but they smell very English already. Smells a bit like a Green King IPA or something like that. I can't detect which ones they are. Possibly Fuggles, Goldings, English fare, you know. Right, let's dive in. Cheers guys. Malty. Crystal malt maybe. Slight sweetness there. Maybe from the crystal malt. Nodding in agreement, that's nice. That's another nice one. I don't know about long session at 4.5. You can obviously drink more than what I can. But a nice beer, mate. Not quite as good as the other 2, but still well up there. I noticed on my Homebrew Wednesday I didn't give the Golden Rain a mark out of 10. I'll give that an 8 out of 10. And this, I think, is a close 7 out of 10. In fact, the Golden Rain was a 9 out of 10. And this is a 7 out of 10. See why you say long session. Once you start sipping it, can't put the bloody thing down. Unobtrusive, sessionable English IPA. You can't go wrong with that. You can just sit there and sup that. Until you fall over. And you've got an empty bar stool and you're on the deck. But that is nice. Well, that concludes all the beers that he sent me. And I've thoroughly enjoyed every one of them. Really have. I will, when I get some beers sorted out, Marty, I will send you some up. I don't think they're of the quality of your beers, but each to their own. You may find it different. Right, I'm going to enjoy the rest of my evening. Maybe watch some more videos. Cheers guys, thank you Marty for sending me these, and I'll see you soon. Cheers. As you can see, it was a delicious English IPA. Very much along the lines of like a Green King IPA or something like that. But very fresh again. A fresh taste to it makes all the difference. Upcoming brews, I will be doing possibly an orange mead at the weekend, following Zippy Viking's video that he did. I've got beers to try from Uncle Jonah that he gave me. I've got some from Brewmaster Ben. I've still got beers left from Beer Lover 1983 brew. I'm trying to save those for Christmas though, because they're Christmassy style beers. So it's all good. All good. I did keg my Hoppy Copper Bitter kit that I did made from Wilco's, and since then, I don't think I've mentioned this before, I just brewed up a Harvest Lager kit brewed with honey, same way as Craig Chew did with the Cooper's kit, which I did years ago and I enjoyed it, so I thought do it with the Harvest kit. I had one kicking around and it cost me £2.50 or something from the Tesco's bargains. We'll give it a go. So plenty to drink and it's all good. Right guys, I'm going to let you go watch the rest of the videos. I will see you next week. Cheers.